Hello again, my friends. It's Alaska Fred coming to you. You know, I do have an interesting scenario. And maybe not scenario, but I gotta wonder. Okay, so in the late 60s, we went to the moon. And we went to the moon for a few times, 15, 17 times, something like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, we quit going to the moon. And then they, decided to do the space shuttle. Or, as it's most fun, or what it's betterly called, the orbiter. Right. Whatever they want to call it. And that helped build most of the International Space Station. Okay, no problem. But get back to the moon landings first of all. There's been a lot of people out there that say the moon landings never happened and whatnot. And I've seen some of their stuff. A lot of them have some pretty good, a pretty good argument about it. But the one thing you got to realize is it was a race. Racing to the moon. It was a race by the U.S. and the Soviet Union. So, one would think that if the United States lied, the United States government, yes, they lie, whoopee, but if they actually lied about landing on the moon first, wouldn't you think Russia or the Soviet Union or whoever would have called BS on that? I think they would have. And things would have changed. But that's a whole nother story. But as I was saying, we started space travel in the late 60s. Okay, it is now, what, 2016? And we've eliminated the orbiter, or the space shuttle, because it was too old. We had to get rid of it. Well, all of a sudden, we have nothing that can take us into space. We actually have to rely on, the United States has to rely on Russia to get our astronauts to the International Space Station, which is not a big deal. Okay, fine. That works. But why in the heck have we quit going to the moon? Why haven't we colonized the moon yet? And why don't we have space travel yet? I know there's a bunch of yets in there. But it makes common sense. They say, or I don't know, they say that it's too expensive. To go to the moon is however many millions of dollars and whatnot. Give me a break. With our technologies now, we should be able to go to other planets without a problem. I don't understand. But who knows? But still, at least space travel from the Earth to the moon should be viable. I mean, from what I understand by reading some stuff, there's something called helium-3 on the moon. There's very little helium-3 on Earth, but there's quite a bit on the moon. So, what's the problem? Why can't we go back to the moon and mine that helium-3? Supposed to work. You're supposed to be good for us. Good for something. I don't know what. But still, what I actually think it went on is, I think we pretty much canceled the space program. And just, sending up a few astronauts here and there to the International Space Station. But I think we pretty much shut the space exploration down because of all the governments on Earth, not just United States, not Russia, not Germany, not the UK, blah, 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 blah. But all of them, not just one or two, but all of them feel that they need to be at war and whatnot. And war costs money. Well, if you're spending money on war, it's hard to spend it on space exploration, which I understand that too. But the other thing is, the two things you can do is, one, you can spend your money on space exploration, and two, you can fix our crumbling infrastructure. And they can be done at the same time. It's just, why not? But instead they want to pump all this money into war. And why not? Yes, so all this money is going out to war. War. I don't think we've been out of war 5 years since the end of World War II. After World War II ended, boom, we went into another war. After that one ended, we went into another one. And then another one, and another one, and another one. I love how they call them police actions. They're not wars, they're police actions. Right. The United States is big on stepping in where they don't belong. I'll give it that. But, unfortunately, that's our politicians. But, the other thing is, why? Why spend money on war when you can be spending money on space exploration? I mean, heck, I know many of people that would be willing to step forward and be the first colonists on the moon or the first colonists on Mars. But yet, when that comes about and they decide they're going to try something like this, yeah, who knows? Maybe the year 3000 will colonize the moon. Who knows? But when this does come about, it's not going to be your everyday laborer, someone who can get the job done. No, it's going to be a NASA employee or something like that. One of the governments or multiple governments, if it's choose to go on a multiple deal, they will get together and say, okay, we're going to send our people. And the odds of the average person ever making it into space, probably 0. But I don't know. But it's unlikely I'll ever get into space. But that's okay. I'd love to go. There's a few things I'd like to try in space. Yeah, but I'm not going to go there. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good at staying here on Earth. But still, with the amount of years, like I said, I'm 42, so we're talking at least 40 years. Over 40 years ago, we went to the moon. And now we can't go to the moon because all this safety crap. I mean, heck, when they flew to the moon back in the late 60s, early 70s, they were running by the seat of their pants, and they got stuff done. Now, it's too scary. We gotta make certain this is right. We can't have any accidents. Accidents happen. I don't like them, but they happen. And I'm not saying go fly by the seat of your pants. No. But what I am saying is, by now we should have colonized the moon. You all tell me what you think. I'd like to read it. I'll even give you a comment back. I won't seriously argue with you. Maybe pick on you a little bit. But then again, you can pick on me. Works. But all right, everybody. It's Alaska Fred. I'm going to sign out for now. And if you liked it, if you like this, excuse me, if you like the video, hit the like button. You want to subscribe? Go right ahead and subscribe. And I will talk at you another time. Later, everybody.